Hello everyone, it's Max McAllister. I'm still pounding out videos here tonight on my how to create an epic FireRock outdoor fireplace and a Waterwall feature. And I am getting tired. Hopefully, as you can tell, I've been at this for a long time now, explaining what took 6 months to accomplish while working. So today we've arrived at the point where the stone truck is backed in, and all of our structures are up. Obviously our job site's complete, our base foundations are done, our core structures are up, and now we're gonna start making them look beautiful, which is the net goal for what we started out with. So we have 2 pallets of flagstone that we're gonna do our patio floor with. And then we have there's actually 3 pallets there. We have 2 pallets of Tennessee fieldstone that we're going to cover our fireplace and Waterwall feature with to make them look spectacular. Once again, as I explained, my dog Ruckus has figured out that the only way to get my attention is to literally lay on top of whatever the thing is that I need next. And so he does that to get my attention. He's very funny. So here we are. We're in the start of the corner. So we're into October at this point. So I have worked at this point 60 straight days on this project without when every night when I come home from work, I work 9 to 6, and then I work 6 to 9 at night. And then I work 10-hour days on Saturday and Sunday. But it's clear that I'm not going to make it in time because I have a bone that's very bad in my hand, and I'm going to have surgery on my hand on October 22nd. So I'm not going to make it in time. So Tammy finally forces me to hire some help to do the patio work while I work on the fireplace. So we get some guys to help us. So here's our job site. Here's all the stone. There's our flagstone. We've cleared our patio out. Almost all of the scratch coats up. There's our flagstone or Tennessee fieldstone. 1 more pallet of flagstone over there for the patio. So here we are laying our first stones. There's me and Tammy with some mortar on a stone. So it actually kind of looks nice with just the scratch coat on it. It actually doesn't look bad. Obviously our water wall looks kind of kooky with just the fiberglass treatment on it. So it's called a dry stack coat. Here's Tammy admiring her handiwork and making fun of me. I always ask her to pose after each stage. She doesn't like to do it, but she does it because she's awesome. So here we are. We're starting to figure out how to fit stones because we don't really know what we're doing, but we're going to learn it because we got this far, so how hard could it be? We are now at this point, because we made it into October, we can just burn wood. So the firebox is complete, and it doesn't matter that the cosmetic beauty stuff isn't done. So now we're able to fully just sit back and chill out and enjoy the fire. So here we are. Now, let me tell you, here's how we did our stonework. Our stonework, I wanted it to appear to be completely as close to real and old as we could make it. Now, if you were to hire modern stonemasons, they would come and they would gap every one of these stones. No stone would ever touch another stone. Now, this makes it very hard and slow to build the fireplace because it helps to let the stones touch so that each one can bear weight as you go upwards. Well, fancy people don't like their stones to touch. So you would have these huge maintained gaps between every stone so that there's a consistent mortar joint around them. I don't think anybody in the Wild West or, old on top of Old Smoky cared about consistent mortar gaps when they were just trying not to die as the winter came and they needed a fireplace. So that's what we were going for. So we let our stones touch. So here's our stonework below our fireplace. And it's strange, you just start putting them in there. And what happens is, I equate it to when a parent has their first baby and they have to do everything just right with the first baby. But the second baby, they're not really that concerned. And the third baby, they're just like, here's the baby. And they drop kick the baby to the babysitter. And they like get in the car and lay rubber and take off and, go out to the bar, right? Have a drink. So this is like that. Each one of these stones, we tried to meticulously cut and saw and place, and it was great love and care. Eventually you go, we have to do this. So you just start putting the stones up, and it turns out that's fine. And it turns out the same thing with your kids, that's fine. So just put it up there. See what sticks. Throw it up there and see what sticks is kind of the same. And so that's what happens. Now, we had some guys helping with the stonework on the flagstone on the patio. And so here are some photos. And this is the work we did. Now I built this. This is a bicycle wash. We're avid cyclists. If we're not washing a bike, we're dead. So here's my bike stand over here. And we have a buried pipe that runs out down to the storm drain so we can wash a bike. This basin catches everything. It's really nice. Here's some stonework photos. Now, before we put logs into the wood boxes, Sadie kind of commandeered this box and thought that would be her house. But I wasn't going to have any of that. Now, by the way, in case you haven't noticed, the fireplace takes on personalities, right? So here's a couple of eyes and some eyebrows and a mouth. But you'll see that fireplace tends to take on even more of an attitude. So I built us a wood rack so that we could hold some lumber, obviously hold some wood for our fireplace. This is me near death. I'm tired of the entire project. There is really nothing left that I can do that I don't want to die from. Our water wall, I've now applied a special coating to it. It's an epoxy coating called Pond Armor from a company called Pond Armor you can find. This is a coating that is absolutely positively on the microscopic level waterproof, that will let nothing backwards through the wall. That's very, very difficult. And at some points I'm just worn out and want to die. So here's one of those photos. We're starting to stick some stones, as you can see towards the face of things. There's the pond armor. Of course, Ruckus, still on the job. The canopy, which you will never be able to live without, don't forget that. We're sticking stones going up. You just start sticking them. Sticking stones, sticking stones. Remember earlier I told you about you gotta have unions? And then there's my T for my gas line for my grill and other fireplace if I want. More stones going up. More stones. All right. Now we're going to go back to the water wall. So this is a good place to stop. we'll have another segment in a moment. So I'm going to show you how I started applying stones to the water wall. I'm Max. Don't forget to like this video, share with your friends, and please subscribe to my channel.